Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to a new Tenerife live stream. We are here in El Medano today. Again, somewhere a little bit different. Haven't been here for a couple of months really. I haven't been down here. So we enjoy a nice little walk around. I might have myself a little coffee as well. You never know, but it's a nice gorgeous sunny day. It's currently 24 degrees, so really nice. And it's a little bit of a breeze here. So quite a few of the windsurfers are out as well, so we'll have a little look at those. It is well known for windsurf in this area. They do have championships and competitions going on and stuff. So if you're into your windsurfing, this is where you want to come. So it's taken me about, again, 20 minutes from Los Cristianos to get here. It's just past the airport. So one junction on from the airport. It's really not hard to get to. Free parking again on the street, dead easy. And again, a very, very different feel to yesterday. Yesterday was very Canarian fishing village. This is quite local. It's got its own little unique feel, El Medano. It's its own little different sort of feel to it. So welcome along. I hope you're all having a good day. I know a lot of you will be watching on catch up, so thank you very much for joining us. It just worked out well for me to go live this morning rather than this afternoon. So there's quite a few windsurfers out. There's not been many waves or much wind the last few days. So, it's a good day to come. We'll have a nice little wander around. If any of you come to El Medano, let me know in the comments. Are you coming down to Los Cristianos soon? I'm trying to do different areas at the moment, to be honest. I've done so much of Los Cristianos lately. I am trying to do some different areas. Laura's off tomorrow, so I think we're going to be out and about filming all day tomorrow as well. Might not be live though. There you go, there's an EasyJet flying over. So yeah, I've done so much of Los Cristianos, Las Americas lately. I'm enjoying a little bit of a change. I hope you all are as well. Nice to show you some of the other areas that are not a million miles from there that you can get to quite easy. I do not recommend coming here on the bus. If you come on the bus, it will take you about an hour and a half from Los Cristianos, Las Americas, Adeki. It goes all over the show to get here. So I don't really recommend coming on the bus. And you're looking about 3 hours bus time just to get here and back. So it's really not worth it. Again, easy in the car, plenty of free parking, or maybe a taxi. But the bus, everyone complains about because it does take so long. It goes all over the show. Hi Eugene, Paul, Simon. How's it going? Rebecca, Amelia. Thank you very much for joining us. Gary as well. Yeah, it's got a nice little different feel to it. And also in El Medano, famous for its crepes. So if you like a crepe, I had one last time we came. They are very nice. I think I had a Kinder Bueno one last time. I'm not having one of those today. I might have a little coffee, but I'm not doing the crepes. Trying to be good. Morning, Carol, Roseanne. If you've got any questions as well, do fire them away. I'll do my best to answer them if I can. So it's similar to yesterday. You've got about 115 places came up to stay around here. Hotel-wise, apartment-wise, you've got plenty of options. Similar to yesterday as well, they start around 80 euros and can go up to about 250, 300 euros a night. The main hotel we'll have a little peek at in a moment. We'll have a look at the main hotel. That currently priced about 120 euros a night. There goes one of the windsurfers coming in. And look at these little restaurants. This is what I find cool about El Medano. All these little unique little restaurants with little views, and a lot of them, they're only tiny little restaurant, that is. But if I just show you the views that you have while you're eating all your food. Look at that out the back. The little tables and chairs just there. I think it's really cool. Very, very seafood based. Let's have a little look at the menu. Grilled octopus, $16.50. Weak rice fish with seafood. So it's very fish based. But what a place to eat if you're into your fish. Overlooking the water there. Here's another one here. Little restaurant, but amazing little views. Look at that, sat right by the ocean. Stunning out the back there, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. It's my style shirt, that. Quite like that one with the bananas. Different little surf shops and stuff. This guy playing his ukulele. Yeah, it does have a very different feel around. How's it going, Gary? Yeah, how much in a taxi from Costa Rica to El Medano? Ooh, about 35 euros. 35 euros, I would say. You pass the airport by a junction. Yeah. You can get the bus, but it does take a long time, so be warned. It takes a long time to get here. There's a lot of different stops and stuff. Well, I hope we're coming through loud and clear. Ooh, look at these. Let's have a look at this little pastry shop here. All these different little bits of tapas going on. These are all your different croquettes. So these are your Canarian potatoes. So these are the ones where they boil them in the salt water. So this got little bits of salt on, you can see there. I find them quite dry. You've got to have a bit of sauce with them. They look amazing though. They smell garlicky. They smell amazing. There's all your different croquettes with chicken, tuna, all your different meats and your different croquettes there. This is all your fresh tapas going on. This is all your Spanish omelette. And then just here are all different, again, more meats, pastas, different little pasties and things going on. It smells amazing in here. Kebab in there. You can have a baguette as well. These are your local Spanish wines. I think it's that one there with the blue label is a gorgeous sweet white wine. I'm pretty sure. Or it might be the same brand. I've had that wine before. Yeah, nice little takeaway. Come in, get all your tapas to take away. There's chicken there and everything. And you're good to go. It smelled really nice in there. All very clear and neat and very clean, wasn't it? In there. Keep the weather for us. Yeah, it's nice today. A few little scattered clouds around that you can see in the distance, but overall very clear. And then for dessert, you come across here, grab yourself a nice ice cream. Oh, I think that's Lotus biscuit there. Ooh, tiramisu ice cream. Nice. If you like your planes as well, you'll see them flying over all the time. Now we're getting to, this is the main hotel in El Medano. This was the one I've just mentioned. 120 euros a night. We'll have a little nose in here if we can. Hopefully we keep our signal. So this is Hotel Medano. It's 3 stars. Right next to the beach. Oof, busy in here. In the reception. Okay, so not really that much to see. If you go through here this way, see if we can go through that way. There we go. So you've got all different seats in here. It's nice, isn't it? With the water right next to you. It's not a bad little seat, is it? Very nice. They're just like your tin potatoes. Like the Canary potato is very different, very unique. Very different they are. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Very nice. And then we can come out onto this deck here. Look at that. So we're stood right above the water. You've got the beach behind you. Here as well, I can't remember what day it is. If anyone knows in the comments, let me know, help me out. There is definitely a market that goes on here. I can't remember what day it is. It might be a Wednesday. They have a market on. This is lovely, isn't it? Sitting here in the shade, surrounded by water. You feel like you're on a boat, but you're not. I feel like I'm on a cruise ship, but I'm not. It really does feel like I'm on a cruise ship that's docked. I mean, I wish I was. You know, like guys having a nice swim there. This is lovely, isn't it? So this is about 120 euros a night. And depending on when you're coming, you've got a nice sunbathing deck here. Look at this. Nice little deck out here for sunbathing, sunbeds and stuff. And then, can we go upstairs? Can we go upstairs from here? I think we can. Let's have a little nosy. Could be an option for you if you want to stay somewhere different. You've got your own little, so they don't have a pool. They've got all the sunbeds, and then you've got your own little steps here. And you go down and do what this guy's doing. And this is your pool. The pool is the ocean. With their own little private steps here. It's nice, isn't it? He's enjoying his swim. The ocean looks gorgeous today. 25 degrees, and then up here looks like we've got a little bit more of a chilled area. We've got a cafe here, have we? Wouldn't mind a coffee. Yeah, you've got a little sort of cafe breakfast area just here. Quite nice and neat, isn't it? Eat your breakfast there with a view. Not a bad little place to eat your breakfast. Very nice. Gorgeous views. Stunning up here. Very nice. So we've just come from over there. It's nice. I imagine some of the rooms have got stunning views, especially these ones on the back side here. Any of these would have some lovely views. It's nice. I like it. If you want to feel like you're on a cruise ship, surrounded by the water, and if you enjoy a swim in the sea, you've got your own little private stairs there you can go in and out of. It's lovely that. We've got another bar area here. Nice. Something a little bit different. I'm going to be trying to pop into some of these hotels just to show you some little ideas. I mean, I can't show the rooms in a lot of them, but you can always pop in the reception, gives you an idea of what it's like. It's like a little meeting conference room thing. Right, let's head out then. And we'll go and have a little walk around the town along the beachfront. There you go, Hotel Medano that was, 3 stars. Nice area out the back. And here's your beach. You have got some beds and umbrellas that you can rent here as well. Not a huge amount of them, so they probably do go quite quickly. But really nice, flat, shallow beach this one. You can see him stood up in the water there. It's quite shallow a long way out, so quite good for kids. It's crazy Mexican. Very wacky in there. Chinese restaurant, seafood restaurants. You've got quite a good variety. We'll find somewhere for a little coffee in a minute. But yeah, let me know what you think. So the price of the sunbeds, €4 for an umbrella, €4 for a bed. So €8 if you want both. And it's open from 10 until 7. It says 10 until 7 o'clock. You get a nice full day in there. I'm missing loads of comments. How's it going, Trisha? Sue as well. Where is this from? Los Cristianos. You're about 20 minutes down the road. It took me 20 minutes to get here in the car. You are 1 junction on from the airport, the South Airport. El Medano. Not a million miles away at all. Not far. We're not far from Golf del Ser either. A couple of junctions from Golf del Ser on the motorway. For reference, the market's on Saturday, so thank you very much for letting me know that, Martin. Saturday here. Big market going on. Good atmosphere. Beach is quite busy today. Green flag for the swimming. Quite a few windsurfers down the way. Yeah, they love their coffees here. Some good coffee shops. All very busy though today. Wonder if I'll be able to get one. How's Laura? Laura's all good, thank you very much. Working hard. Working hard. Day off tomorrow. Yeah, if you do want to get down to Buddy's Bar in Los Cristianos, make sure you get down there tonight. Closed tomorrow, back open Thursday, so great to have you down. Well, this is nice. The sun is really, it's a real sting in the sun, everyone. It's nice. It's the perfect temperature. I wouldn't want it any hotter than this. This is perfect. Lifeguard on duty. So there's a different view of the hotel there we've just been in. So I walked along here. There's the little steps down into the pool, into the sea I was showing you, out the back. So there you go. A little bit of a different view of that hotel. Plenty of places to stay here. There you go, we should get a coffee, might get one on the way back. At least that one's there. Carry on a little bit further along. Either way, I hope I'm bringing you some nice blue skies, sunshine, sound of the ocean. Should brighten up your day for you if the weather's not great where you are. Let me know where you're all tuned in from. Do you enjoy your walk around El Medano? A lot of people do. I must admit, I do like to have a pool at the hotel. It's a must. Each to their own. I mean, at least you've got something. You can go straight down into the ocean. Hola. I think he does TikTok, I think. Don't forget, follow me along on TikTok. I did show a little bit of a snorkeling area yesterday on TikTok. There's my favourite crepe place. If you fancy a crepe, that's my favourite one up there. Sound of them waves, just heaven. They did used to have that massive El Medano sign here. That's gone. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Still waiting. They're meant to be refurbishing all of this walkway and promenade. There is a bit of a trip hazard, so do be careful. All of these nails and screws and stuff, and the wood's all uneven, so do take care when you walk along here. As you can see, the man going along, she's making sure he's stable, because these aren't great. They're meant to be refurbishing all of this. When, I'm not too sure though. So do be careful if you're coming for a little walk along here. I've seen many people trip over. Wasn't their best move, these wooden planks. As you can see, they haven't lasted very well. Look at that for a view though. There's all your windsurfers. I hope you've not missed much. Not at all, Carol. Thanks for tuning in. Freezing in northeast today. There you go, getting you some sunshine and views. 10 degrees in Liverpool, but sunny. Tuning in from Los Cris. Thank you, everyone. As I said, I know a lot of you watch on catch up as well, so much appreciated. I hope you're enjoying a walk with me. And do please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe as well. This guy's selling some different stuff. They're quite nice, aren't they? So a little bit different. All glittery. Yeah, this is where the walkway gets really bad. You can see what I mean now with the walkway. Just keep an eye on that. It's getting pretty desperate. Little changer cabins. Just want to have a little look at the windsurfers, then we'll go back and have a coffee. It's just nice for a little wander around here, something different. But if any of you got any ideas as well where you'd like to see different wise like this, let me know in the live chat. We've got 387 watching. Where do you think we should go next this week? Hitting up some different areas while I've got a little bit of time. So if you do fancy it as well, you can learn to surf here, you can learn to windsurf as well. I wonder if we could get a coffee in that little restaurant on the end that we found last time. If any of you were here for that. I wonder. Here's all little paintings. Look at these paintings and pictures on the canvases. They're really nice, aren't they, for you to take home. The right sort of size to put in your suitcase as well. All different views of El Medano with sunsets and even little smaller ones here as well. They're really nice. Printed canvases. There's one with the windsurfers on. It's quite a nice one. Nice. Ah, okay, no problem. He had a little whinge about me filming, so there you go. Tried to show his pictures off. He had a whinge instead. They get a bit funny, some of these sellers, with the stuff, so. Somewhere more inland, cable car ride. That's more filmed than live stream, but we can do. Got a little bit of a list of edited vlogs I need to film. Yeah, true, Dale. You certainly don't, do you? You certainly don't. Just been for a walk along Costa del Crosby Beach. Sun's out, but chill. As long as the sun's out, I don't mind it being cold back in the UK. When I go back, I don't mind cold. I just don't want rain or wind. So I don't mind that. Getting a little bit of cold, but it's sunny, blue skies. I quite like that. Not sure how much the pictures were. I was going to ask before he shooed me away, so I don't know. windsurfing. I mean, think surfing's quite complicated and quite difficult. I imagine windsurfing is even more difficult. I could be wrong, but you're not just trying to control the board, you've then got the whole kite thing going on as well. Is there much for tourists in Santa Cruz? Not a huge amount. It's quite a residential area, quite a businessy area. There's a few hotels. You've got Las Teresitas Beach just along from there, about 20 minutes down the road. I wouldn't say it was a super touristy area. So I don't think that restaurant's open yet today. I don't think. We'll check, but I don't think it's going to be open. We'll have a little look. It's a nice little apartment, isn't it? Apartment for rent. So you have got a lot of legal apartments available here. I will be filming a vlog soon for a company that does rent out fully legal licensed apartments. So I will be doing that. We'll be showing you a few apartment options, a villa option and things like that for a company over here in Tenerife, all fully legal. Got all the licenses and everything, doing it as they should. So we'll be filming a vlog for that. They've got, I think, over 90 apartments or accommodations or villas on their books. So you'll have a choice of 90 different places that might interest you to stay in. So that'll be coming up. Now, we went in here last time, but I don't think this is going to be open. There you go, it doesn't open until 12:30. So not quite open yet. There you go, more windsurfing stuff in that one. Right, we'll turn back then and we'll go and find a little bit of a drink or something. I've never tried windsurfing, I've never tried normal surfing either, so. But I imagine it would be difficult. Don't think it's going to be easy. But if you fancy it, you can do all the lessons and stuff here. It's a little cafe. I wonder if we could get a seat in there, maybe somewhere different. Is there a seat available in here? And have a little coffee. Oh yeah, we can go for a little drink in here maybe instead. Get a little bit of a view. Here you go, that'll do us nicely. Hello. Oh yeah, look at that for a view. Very nice. Do you ever take a break? Not normally, no. Not normally, Paul. I've got an airport run after this. Right. Have a lovely latte. I will have some. Might see what they've got. We'll see what they've got. Let me just straighten up the camera a little second. Apologies, everyone. We're getting a bit straighter. There you go. Look at that. And this window's open as well, so I've got a nice. I can smell the sea. I've got the proper breeze coming in. Very nice. I've been home for a week already, missing Tenerife. Get another one booked then, Peter. That's the best way to do it. Get straight on and book another trip. How much it costs to windsurf? I'll try and ask someone if anyone's around to ask. You can either do lessons or you can rent the equipment. I did see yesterday, I was walking the dog on my usual beach in Los Cris and nearly witnessed someone drown, which was not pleasant, but it was a good warning for you all. Again, regarding the ocean, be very, very careful. He was kayaking. I think what they'd done is they'd rented those kayaks in Los Cris that I always point out. You can do a tour, or I think you can rent them. And it was a family. They had 3 kayaks, 2 of them on each. And they'd gone out to the fish farms. And when I arrived, they were sort of on their way back in. But they were heading in towards where I walked the dog, the very end, which is not where you're supposed to go with them. They were coming in that way. So I started watching them, and I could see they were a bit all over the show. Didn't know what they were doing. So I thought I'd better watch, because if anything happens, I can ring, because there's not really many people on the beach I was on. And yeah, they were coming in closer and closer, and the closer you come in, the more you've got the waves coming in, the waves crashing. And then one of them turned the kayak, got caught on the side, got washed off. I could hear I think it was a kid, was screaming, crying. So the other kayak pulled her on, and the man was then trying to rescue the kayak that had been flipped and it was washing in. Anyway, long story short, the two of the kayaks carried on and went round back into Los Cris as they should do with the kid they pulled on, and the man who tried to save his and get back out couldn't get back out. He was just getting washed up and all his stuff was going everywhere. He was going back trying to save the anchor, and I was like, leave the anchor, just get in. Then he went out to get the anchor and got sucked out by a riptide, so he had to swim out around that and back in again. It was, and once he came in, I was like, don't try and go back out. Lucky he had a wet bag with his phone in, so I offered him my phone, but he already had one, and he called up, and I think he told the company, you're going to have to come and get me and pick up the kayak from the wrong beach. But it is just a warning, be careful. If you're going to rent kayaks on your own, you've got to know what you're doing. These guys didn't, and they could have ended up in proper trouble. I think he'd lost some of his stuff when the kayak flipped. All of his stuff went everywhere. There was bags floating all over the place. So I was stood above. I was sort of pointing out where his stuff was. But yeah, you've got to be careful. He was a strong swimmer, I think, thankfully. But yeah, some riptides and stuff going on. So do be very careful if you're having a swim, if you're going out on a kayak on your own. When I did it, I did a guided tour, so it was fine. The guide kept me away from trouble. Do you do lattes?
Latte macchiato?
Have you got?
Or cafe con leche small?
Do you do a caramel macchiato?
Macchiato?
Caramel?
Caramel?
No. Yeah, I'll have a macchiato, please. Let's go for it. We'll have a macchiato. I like a caramel macchiato, but we'll try a regular macchiato. Will you and Laura be in Buddies next week? Laura's always in Buddies, always working full time, 6 days a week in there. I'm in and out. So yeah, I'm normally in and out, trying to chat with everyone and stuff. Laura does her best to go around, chat with everyone, but sometimes Laura does get really busy. So we've got Holly there as well, it's fantastic, and Logan. So you'll be well looked after. What is the best way to contact me? In terms of what, Darren? It depends what it is. Can I book a car when I arrive in Tenerife? You can do. You can do either, but you risk when you book it here in Tenerife last minute, you risk not getting the car of your choice or the days of your choice, etc. So I always try and recommend, as soon as you know, book it in. As soon as you know what days you want, book it in. But we can do a lot of last minute stuff. There's a few people today came and took cars last minute this morning for a day and 4 days. So it just depends when it is. If you're going to try and do that over Christmas and stuff, you've got no chance. Mental busy. Afternoon, Ellen, how's it going? It is the afternoon now. It's nice in here though. A little bit of a different atmosphere for a coffee shop. It's quite different. Lovely views. This is the view I've got. It's stunning. Very nice. Paul Usher, thank you very much for the super chat. Have a coffee. Thank you very much, Paul. Much appreciated. And also Andrew Lucas as well. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'll put that towards my coffees this week. Do keep letting me know though, where would you like us to go for a live walk this week? You've just booked the Boom Treks for June. Fantastic excursion, that is. Absolutely brilliant. Again, they're another company that aren't really working with third parties, so you do have to book direct. They're really, really good though. Got to do it in advance. They book up very, very quickly. They've only got 4 trikes, so they can only do so many tours a day. Let's see what else is going on. If you've got anything else, fire away. Lovely content. Greetings from Belgium. How's it going, Bjorn? Thank you very much. Tuning in from Belgium. Where are you all watching from? Let's have a little look at these windsurfers then. Got a nice little view while we have a coffee. I'll be plane spotting soon, hopefully, potentially Friday. If the weather's good, we'll try and maybe do one on Friday. Busy airport day. Paul, Greater Manchester. So by the sounds of it, it's cold but not very sunny in the UK at the moment. Flying out tonight, can't wait to have a wonderful time, Michelle. I will see you over here. You can come and join us for a nice cocktail. So yeah, it does get quite busy sometimes. Obviously, Laura is rushed off her feet as well in there. It's working very well. We're happy. Laura's happy. But, oh, thank you very much. Let me just show you this coffee. So this is a macchiato. Let's see what happens. It looks very, very milky, doesn't it? Very creamy, very milky. Got quite a big foamy head on it. We'll give it a go. Hiya, you okay? There you go, some subscribers saying hello there. We see people all over that watch the channel. It's absolutely fantastic. It's about when you come over. Yeah, you can send me a message, no problem. I'll do my best to have a little look. Let's give this coffee a try. I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in it. Is it expensive for frequent beer passers? They're not cheap, but you can get ones. There's different tiers. So you can get one that's like an ultimate one where you can go any day of the week. You can get one where it doesn't include the weekends. So it depends what tier you go for. Right, different coffee today. It's not very sweet. It's quite bitter. It's nice. Needs a bit of caramel in there. Put a little bit more sugar in it. Needs a little bit of caramel or something going on. It's basically just a very milky latte. Notice some £24 return flights for a week in May. There you go, there's bargain flights out there, guys. Take advantage. I said this yesterday. Get on the Skyscanner. There's some very good flights around. Do you supply booster seats for children? Yes, we do. So if you're wondering, if you're new to the channel, I do live here full time and I run a car rental business. So that is what I do full time. Cars. We've got all kinds of different cars available. Sanasti.com. You can pick them up at the airport, pick them up at the hotel, etc. We do have all the seats, so booster seats, high back boosters, the full baby seats, the toddler seats, all of them. We've got them all, full range of them. I think last time I counted, we've got about 35 seats. We store in the garage. Can you go dolphin watching? I might be doing a boat trip as well. Potentially this week or next week we'll do a little boat trip, I think, from Los Cris. I haven't done a boat trip for about a year, so I wouldn't mind doing one. Wouldn't mind doing a little boat trip, something a little bit different. We haven't done one on the channel for ages. If I do one, would you like to see like a proper budget, get it done, budget option? Or would you rather see something a bit more luxurious, 4 or 5 hours catamaran type thing? What would you prefer? Because you've got options. What's going on with the hair? I'm going it a little bit longer, to be honest. I do need to get it cut. I'm get it cut this week, but it's not going to be. It's going to be a bit longer on the top. I'm keeping it a bit longer. I'm doing it a little bit different. Probably because it's windy, it's all a bit all over the show, but yeah, I'm not going as short as I was anymore. It's going to stay a little bit longer. Budget option, okay, that's something we can do. Budget option boat trip. I think a budget one, because we've done a few luxurious ones. We've done a private yacht, private charter. That's on the channel with the luxury charters. So that's on there. We did a nice one from Los Gigantes, and we did a nice, our favourite one, the Muscat from Las Galletas, which again was a nice 4-hour luxury one. So we'll do a little budget one, I think. Something where if you've got a family, got quite a few kids, you want a bit more of a budget option, you want to go out and see them. You don't want all the food and the thrills and all that going on. We'll do a budget option boat trip. We'll do it. Let me spin it around, show you the view. You don't want to look at me and my hair. I'll show you the view that we've got. Opera 6, yeah, that's quite a fancy one, that Angie. Quite a fancy one. I think I'm going to do a budget one. I was leaning towards that. I think it's something we haven't filmed before. There's a couple of glass bottom boats, but to be honest, Emma, there's not a huge amount to see glass bottom wise around Tenerife. Where the whales and dolphins hang out, especially the whales, is in deeper waters anyway.
Are you going to be fast enough?
Yeah, I think most people have said budget there, so we'll do that. I do enjoy the boat trips. It's a nice bit of escapism. I'm going to finish this coffee. It is going down quite nicely. It needed the sugar, but it is quite nice. It's just a milky latte. Get a bit of caramel in there is a bit more my style. Have you booked your next Florida trip? We haven't, Tony. No. Nothing yet. Can you do a walk from La Caleta to Playa Paraiso? It's not particularly. It's all over rough land and not really, no. Not really. There's a few sharks in Tenerife, not that really they show themselves. I've not done Portaventura now. I think Theme Park Worldwide were there this week, weren't they? Our friends over there. Sean and Charlotte. I think they've had I'll be watching that vlog when it's out. Could you please say hi to Jill? We're coming over on Thursday, staying at your dad's. Ah, fantastic, Jill. I will see you over there. Which one are you in, the 1-bed or the 3-bed? Have a lovely time. Any problems at all, let me know. I love watching your videos while I'm meant to be working. It's a lovely view that today, isn't it? I'm sipping, having a coffee. You've got all the windsurfers out there. Have you ever done Playa del Ingles? I believe we have, yes. It is a nice view, that, very nice. Me, hubby and 10-year-old daughter coming over for the first time, 29th of August. Have a lovely time, Emma. I will see you over here. I'm going to pay my bill, pay my dues, and we'll make a bit of a move. But I hope you do enjoy these streams. They're a little bit of escapism. They're escapism for me as well. This is my little work break. I enjoy coming out and about, having a wander around, showing you some different areas, showing you what's going on. The weather is very much the same all over today, which is very nice indeed. Can I pay the bill?
Yeah, sure. So we just had a latte macchiato, yeah?
Yes.
260, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Which coffee would you recommend in Los Cristianos? If coffee-wise, you've got to try a Leche if you haven't already. There's loads of great places in Los Cristianos. My favourite would probably be, for views and everything, the one in the port, the harbour. There's a few party boats. They particularly kick off in the summer, Grant. All that, the party boat thing. That normally kicks off in the summer, June, July, August. The party boats. Never been to Tenerife, only Lanzarote. Get yourself over. You've got to try both, Steve. Got to try both. No problem.
Grazie.
Thank you very much. I give you that.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you very much. There you go, left him a little tip. We'll have a little walk again now. Okay, let's make a move. So, that's where I was sat, having a nice little coffee with a view. Very nice. Gracias. Gracias. Well, that was nice. I enjoyed that. Needed sugar in the coffee, but it's done the job. Give me a little boost for the rest of the day. Tell you what, I'm having big trouble with in work at the moment. Karcher products. They are a nightmare. It's pretty much all you can buy over here is Karcher. For the last few years, I've been through 5 Karcher jet washers, and I'm now on my 3rd Karcher wet vac machine. But what happens is, I buy them and they're under guarantee. So the wet vac machine that burnt out this week was still under guarantee. I've taken it back to the shop. But what happens is they go, oh well, yeah, we'll have a look at it, and we'll, you know, the technician will repair it, but you're looking at 3 to 6 months. But the problem is that I can't wait 3 to 6 months to clean more cars, so I end up buying another one. So I bought another new one while the other one gets fixed. Karcher, I think they've gone really downhill. They used to be amazing, they seem to just be the cheapest. But over here we haven't got a huge amount of choice in terms of power washers and stuff like that. Yeah, the last few I've had, I think 4 Hoovers now. They just burn out. The wet vac machine this week just started smoking everywhere. But that's where they get you. Oh yeah, you've got a 2-year guarantee or a 3-year guarantee. And then when it comes to it, it takes them months and months to fix it. Amazon, not really a big thing over here in Tenerife. They're a nightmare for deliveries. They take a long time to arrive. And a lot of things they just won't deliver to the Canaries. So Amazon is not really a big thing in Tenerife. I don't use it over here. A lot of stuff just doesn't arrive, or it doesn't come, or it takes months and months. Yeah, they just burn out, just started smoking everywhere. And I've had another Hoover do the same. The power washers do the same as well, they just burn out. And they do fix them under guarantee, but it takes months and months. And I can't wait months and months. I've had to buy another one so I can continue. We're on a bit of a mission at the moment with deep cleaning the cars. While it's a little bit quieter, got a little bit more time to do all that stuff, so I've had to buy another one. Which annoys me because they don't deserve the purchase of another one when their machines burn out. It's a little bit windy. You okay? There you go. Thank you. They're having a good time, aren't they? There you go. And they're locals as well, so you're saying tourists not welcome. They're loving it. They were locals there, saying hello. These are industrial ones though, Debbie. Some of the jet washers I'm buying are the top of the range ones. Yeah, the Karcher wet vac machines. It's the Poozy machines, which they're not cheap. They're about €900. The professional Karcher wet vac machine. So there you go. That's been a little thing in work this week. Karcher machines. It's a gorgeous day though. So yeah, it's a little bit breezy. We were walking with the wind on the way. If I turn around this way, you can't hear as much wind because we were walking with it. Now we're walking against it. You can probably hear the wind a bit more down the microphone. There's my favourite crepe place, very busy as always. Definitely busier than I thought it was going to be for a Tuesday, with no market on. The beach is full. People just sunbathe on these things as well, little wooden boards, and it's a very, very different vibe. For just 20 minutes down the road, it's a completely different atmosphere, and that's why I like to bring you along, because you can come like this, something a little bit more different, a little bit more local. Completely different atmosphere to Los Cristianos, Las Americas, Fania Bay, and you're 20 minutes down the road. This is again why I say it's the best thing you can do. Hire a car, whoever it's from, doesn't have to be with me. If you want to support me, great. If not, but still find it the best way to get around and see all these little places. I've come here for a little hour, enjoyed myself, I'll jump in the car now and I can go on to wherever I want. I can carry on down the coast. I can take myself back into Los Cris. I can do whatever. I've got that freedom. Have a quick little look at some of these side streets on our way back, because you have got other little businesses and shops and cafes and restaurants along the back streets here as well. There's an Indian over there on that side street. Signal's been great, fantastic. I think it's because it's a little bit clearer today. Look at those blue skies. Yeah, fantastic. Kept the signal well. Thank you very much. Do please hit the thumbs up. We've got 485 people watching and only 197 thumbs up. So do please hit the like button. It really does help us out. If you haven't enjoyed it, hit the thumbs down button. Either way, it helps us out. So do please hit those buttons. Let's go and have a little mooch. See if we can. I'd love to take you in some of the shops, but some of them get a bit moody with the filming. Not quite sure why, but so you've got a taxi rank here, so if you did come and you were getting a taxi back, this is where the taxi rank is, just in the middle. And across here, I'll have a little look. I wonder if I could take you around, show you a little bit of Dialprix. This is one of the popular supermarkets over here. You've got Mercadona, Hyperdino and Dialprix. They're the three most common, where a lot of the locals shop. These are like your cheapest. That's the equivalent of like your Asda, Tesco, Morrison's at home. Those three brands over here. So this is one of them, Dialprix. I wonder if I can quickly show you what they've got in here. Let's have a little look around, I wonder. I'll show you. Here's all the Spanish sweets here as well. Haribo, everyone loves all this stuff. Picking out your different little holiday sweets and different little bits and bobs going on. Love the Kit Kat Pops as well. Nice. Ooh, they're like the cheap version of Kinder Bueno. Couldn't get the word out then. They look good as well. Caramel through the middle. Straight to the sweets as always for me. Always is. Different alcohol there. How much are they? Absolute 15.99 for the Absolute. Gordon's 14.95. Gives you a little idea of the prices. And then if I spin round this way, I've got to be careful with the music in here as well, haven't I? I'll show you some of these different little wines and stuff, different crisps as well. Everyone loves the crisps, so here's all your Lay's. Lay's, and the other most popular were the Ruffles, but the ham flavour Ruffles. Everyone loves holiday crisps. I don't get the deal with it, but people do. Obsessed with crisps when they're on holiday. I don't see the big deal myself, but people do love it. What else can I show you? Ooh, cans of Monster. That's my favourite flavour, that is. The Lewis Hamilton one. This one's my favourite. That one. €1.26 a can. Here's my other favourite drink, Aquarius. Love that. That's the orange flavour, but my favourite is actually the lemon. But I do like both. Bottle of Corona, $1.19 for a Corona. It's not bad. Ooh, Canary Ale, surf beer. So that's a local beer, that. 4.5%, $2.40 a bottle. Heineken, 95 cents a bottle. Not bad prices. Now I mentioned the water as well. Do not drink the water in Tenerife. It will upset your stomach. In a lot of places you can't drink the water. Los Cristianos, you can't drink the water. So you're going to come and buy these big 8-litre bottles if you're staying in an apartment or you drink a lot of water. Come and buy one of these. It's €1.72 for a big 8-litre bottle. And this is what I buy. This is what I give to the dog. This is what I put in the kettle. This is what I cook with. I don't touch the tap water. It's very hard, the water over here. It doesn't taste particularly nice. And if you drink a lot of it, your body won't be used to it. You'll get ill. You'll end up having the wildies. So do be careful with that. We've got big bottles of Diet Coke. €1.30 for the big bottles of that. See if there's anything else I can show you before we head out. Dr. Erka pizzas. They never look attractive to me, I've got to be honest. And there's no price on them. $4.79 for a pizza. I've got to be careful with Ed Sheeran's on here. Big bottle of milk, that's proper fresh milk, that €2.10 for the fresh milk. What else have we got? Butter, Kerrygold, 3.45. Right. Got to be careful with Mr. Ed before I end up getting a strike. Ooh. Let me see if there's anything else anyone particularly wants to see. I'll show you here as well. Is all your different milks. So you've got lacto-free milk. This is what Laura has. The lacto-free stuff, 175, 155. There's your condensed milk. That's what you'd put in your leches. So there you go. You can actually see that's a leche on the bottle there. So you can buy one of these condensed milk bottles. There's all your orange juice. I'm not keen on this stuff. All this orange juice and that doesn't taste very nice to me. It's very, very sweet. There you've got the whole meat counter here, cheese counter, and then different little breads and pastries going on. Nice. Ooh, that donut looks good, doesn't it? You know I like a donut. What else have we got going on in here? Now the music's gone a little bit quieter. So bread, this is all your Spanish bread. It will be a little bit sweeter. Bimbo is the most popular brand. I know, don't go there with the name, but there you go. But it's very sweet. The bread is quite sweet. So a lot of people said, oh, why would you go to Iceland and buy English bread? The bread over here is quite sweet. Here we go, bars of dairy milk. People ask me about this. €3.25 for a bar of dairy milk. Milka, 1.55. Ooh, we'll do like a crunch bar, 1.69 for that. Nutella. I'm just going to point out some little bits. Chocolate fingers. Again, I like them. Not much I don't like, is there? 2.45. These are quite nice, these Milkers. 2.99, they're quite nice, those little wafers, but I'm trying to be good. Cereal, it's a good idea. Kellogg's, 2.79 for a box of Kellogg's. And then you've got Kit Kat. It's not a bad price on the cereal, is it? You get the little boxes as well if you're on holiday, you don't want to buy loads. Little cereal snack bars. So this is their own brand in here. At Altezza. That's the own brand in Dialprix. So if you look for them, they're going to be the cheaper versions. So the Nesquik is $2.69. The own brand version, $1.97. So there is normally own brand stuff in here. You'll see it dotted around in all of the supermarkets. And you can normally get stuff a little bit cheaper. There you go. So there's your own brand cookies, $1.39. If you want the Cadbury's ones, $2.37. So you can save a little bit. And there's all your proper traditional, these are all Canary Island sweets, marshmallows and stuff. Look quite good, flumps and all that. I think that's it. I'll quickly show you some wine. These are all Canarian wines now. All ranging from about €8, €10. This is a popular one, the Flor de Chasna. Popular brand of wine. A lot of this is red, isn't it? It's not a huge amount of white. It gives you an idea of the prices. You can get cheaper ones, $3.50, €9. Right, okay, well I think we're done. I think that was a good little walk around. Hopefully that helped you out. I didn't want to spend too long in there with the music and stuff. I didn't get kicked out. That's all I want to do is show you what they've got, but unfortunately they see the camera and they think you're doing something dodgy. These are dotted around as well, Tobacco Barato. And they've got one of these in Los Cristianos. This is like for your vape shops. They do all your different shisha bottles and vapes and things in here. If that's what you're into. They've got a few of them dotted around. If that's what you're looking for. They're like a bit of a chain. They've got one in Los Cris. Where else should we go? BBVA. Not going in there. I was in there all last week. Banks. They drive me nuts. Same in the UK. Same here. They've got one staff member with a tiny desk in a huge branch like that because everything's all online now. They've removed, at my local branch, they've removed everything and just left one woman with a desk. Oh, they're nice. There you go. Did you enjoy the little look around the supermarket then? That was a good little snoop around that, I think. Let me know your thoughts. Did you enjoy that? Try and do that more often if I can. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see how much the coffee was. With things like tea, coffee, if you've got your favourite brand, bring it over with you in your case. Tea bags weigh nothing. I'd just sling them in your suitcase and bring them over. Coffee as well. If you've got your favourite Nescafe, just get a little sandwich bag, put some coffee in it and bring it over with you. If you've got your particular favourites, you don't want to pay the import prices on them. I think a big jar of Nescafe is normally about €5 or €6. Enjoy the supermarket visit. Yeah, we'll try and do that a little bit more often. You just never know how people are going to react. And obviously a lot of you know my channel. I've been doing it for 3 years. You know I'm not into causing any trouble or anything. But people don't know that, so they see the camera and they think you're up to something. But yeah, you'll see those Dialprix supermarkets like that one I've just gone around. You'll see them all over in Las Americas, Sadeki, Fania Bay, Los Cristianos. They're everywhere. And they're pretty good. That's like the third most popular local supermarket over here. Certainly got busier as the morning's got on, hasn't it? Do they sell PI? What's PI? Like looking around the supermarket, can you do a bigger one? And we'll try to. That was pretty well stocked, to be fair. Pretty well stocked. This is another popular crepe place. This one. And this is where we looked at all that tapas at the start. If you were tuned in, look at that, still a big queue, people getting their tapas to take away. Popular in there. Well, I've enjoyed that. The atmosphere is really nice down here today. The sun's out, it's 25 degrees. Everyone's happy as Larry. You saw those locals saying hello. Nice coffee. It's got that nice sort of surfer vibe to it. There we use Mercadona. That's quite a big one down there. Always bring tea, coffee, sugar, Canderel. They do some nice gear in there, surf-wise. Got all the popular brands, Hurley and everything. Some nice little outfits, nice outfit. Some nice stuff in there. So always do some good wacky shirts as well. Got some nice pictures of Tenerife in that one. Some nice sort of artwork pictures. That's what I always say about El Medano as well. All of these shops are like, how would you say, bespoke, individually owned, local little shops. They're not chains. You notice there's a distinct lack of the cow shop here, thankfully. All the shops are like, you know, little family owned, different shops, sell different clothing. Some of it does all like the handmade jewellery and stuff. I like all that. And I think even if they tried that cow shop, I don't think they'd be allowed in here. So look at that, it's just different stuff. That's quite good, isn't it? Good little display outside where they've painted the model. It's really good that. But yeah, all these different little mugs and stuff. Sorry about the flashing lights. Yeah, I like that. I like how individual it is. Yeah, there you go. It's that traditional feel to it. And none of the, you know, mega tourist tat shops selling all the, you know, all the usual bits and bobs where there's one every 2 minutes. $532 tuned in. Do please hit the thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed it. Here in El Medano, 20 minutes from Los Cristianos in the car. About an hour and a half on the bus. It does go all over the world to get here, the bus, which is why it takes so long. You can get a taxi here. It would probably cost you about €35 from Las Americas to Sadeki to get here. It's one junction on from the airport. I think it's well worth a visit for something different. Mum and Dad love it here. If you fancy a bit of snorkeling, not a bad little place to do it just here. You've got the steps in and out of the water. I like how close you can get to the ocean as well without being in it. You know, you're stood right next to the water. Very different feel to it. You can see the clouds building a little bit. Nothing too bad. It'd be nice to see somewhere different. Thank you very much. I did say I was coming here. I did promise you. I did say we were going to do San Juan as well. So we've done two different little areas there. If you've got any recommendations of where we should go next, do comment them below. And I will try and get down and do it. I'm quite happy to go anywhere. What sort of restricts me is my time. is the amount of time I have to come and do this stuff is a little bit limited with work. So I go to the north a lot more often, but it's an hour and a half drive to get there. Then you've got to obviously film for a few hours, an hour and a half back. So that's sort of what restricts me a little bit in some ways. But tomorrow I've got a day off. So we're going to be filming some stuff tomorrow. I'm going to get everything charged up. We're going to get out there and film some vlogs. Great to see new ideas. Think you get stuck in your ways? Yeah, of course you do. Everyone does something. Everyone gets sort of stuck in their ways. I mean, I wouldn't say there's an argument for and against, isn't there? I love what I do. I love walking around Los Cris, Las Americas. I enjoy it, which is why I quite like going live so often around there. But I agree, it's nice to come and see some different places. Everyone still, I mean, the numbers don't lie. Everyone still loves all the Los Cris, Las Americas. I love doing it. Sometimes I need the boost just as much as you do, walking around, getting those holiday feels and seeing the beach and things. But yeah, when I can, I'm going to be out and about and film some different stuff as well. We will mix it up. We will mix it up as best as we can. Enjoyed the El Medano vlog. Well, there you go. I hope you did enjoy that. I certainly did. I'm back to work now. That was my nice little hour's break before I'm back to the airport and things, and back to emails, etc. So I enjoyed that. I hope you did. El Medano, definitely worth a visit. Thank you very much for watching. Do please hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. I think I've got a travel day video coming up this week. We might be doing Siam Park, hopefully doing a boat trip, some of these other things we're going to be doing, but a lot of those are edited vlogs, so they might not be live streams. But thank you very much for watching. Hit the thumbs up and stride on. Have a good day. I will see you again tomorrow.